Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a great start to your day. Hope you're getting up early. You might be drinking your cup of coffee right now as you're listening to this, but my name is Jeff Street, and I teach people how to make money from home online. And what I want to talk about today with you, I want you to ask yourself, what do you think that your biggest enemy is? What do you think your biggest enemy is? Think about it for a minute. What's your biggest enemy? Feel free to to drop a comment. Do you think that your biggest enemy is fear? Let me tell you this. Fear stops people. Fear paralyzes people. But fear is not your biggest enemy. Maybe you think your biggest enemy is money. Let me tell you this, I've made money, I've lost money, I've made money back again, I've lost money, I've made money back again. So here's what I can tell you. Money you can lose, but you can get back, you can recreate it, and you can go out and get even more of it. So, money, it's not your biggest enemy. Overanalyzing. I see that, Mr. Bad News Brown, and, overanalyzing. Yep, people can get an analysis paralysis where they analyze things so much that they paralyze themselves, but, overanalysis, that's not your biggest enemy either. Some people say, what, I think it's the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. I think I am my biggest enemy. Good morning, Mom, by the way. So I think I am my biggest enemy. And yes, we can all be an enemy to ourselves. Human beings, we can be self-defeating creatures, can't we? We can have those SLBs. Those SLBs are tough. Steve, good morning, buddy. Those SLBs are tough. What's an SLB? Your self-limiting beliefs. And yes, those can be a major enemy as well, your self-limiting beliefs. But I want to tell you really what your true enemy is. The biggest enemy that all of us have, is right here. It's time. And here's why. You're not getting it back. Meaning you can have unlimited ambition, but you still have limited time. See, the only way God truly created us all equally is we all have 24 hours in a day, and it's what we do with it, that really goes out and makes a difference. See, I wish that there was a fountain of youth that we could all jump in. I wish I could go grab a DeLorean and, go back to the future. For some of you, I just really dated myself. But how many of us have ever heard that saying, we ain't getting any younger? Yes, absolutely, Mark. Good morning, brother. Time. Time is our biggest, enemy. So we got to figure out how to prioritize our time, how to maximize our time, how to get the most out of our time, because again, we ain't getting any younger and we not getting our time back. My mom used to always watch a show when I was growing up. I'll never forget it. It's called Days of Our Lives. And I'll never forget, it always said, like at the end of the show, like sands of the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. And isn't that true? Now, by the way, watching shows like that, sorry about this, Mom, but probably not the best use of your time is watching, shows like that. But that's okay. You are your biggest asset. You got to continue to work on you. My mentor said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Prioritize your day. Prioritize your schedule. Every night before I go to bed, I write out my schedule for the next day. I highlight things. I have different color codes. Thank you, by the way, Alejandra Kalman and Shayla Smith and Melissa Street for teaching that. Color codes. What are our priorities? What are our IPAs, our income producing activities? What's important to us? Making sure we schedule time for our health, making sure we schedule time for ourselves, make sure we schedule time for our family, and making sure we schedule time to, take action, to go out and build a business, grow ourselves, do something that gets you uncomfortable. See, here's what I know. We're on day 6 of 2021. And here's what that means. 5 days are already gone. 5 days of 2021, we're never getting back. So what that means is you're already 1.3% of the way through with 2021. 1.3% of this year, it's already over. So ask yourself, are you 1.3% to your goals this year? Have you read your goals again since you wrote them down before 2021 started? Some of us haven't even written, goals down. So reread your goals, every single day. Detach negative people from your life. Eliminate the toxic people. Eliminate those time-sucking conversations. Stay away from dream stealers. Yeah, we need a color code training, Steve. That's coming up next. That's going to be on, a next one. Mom, I'm glad you gave up Days of Our Lives in 1999. Yep, because again, like Sands of the Hourglass, it was right. These are the days of our lives. So, the biggest thing I want to tell you guys is there's never been a better time than right now, because you never know what's going to happen. I think this year specifically with COVID and all these things, I know all of us have probably lost people that we care about. And, time is something that we'll never, ever, ever get back. So prioritize your time. Do not just time management, but priority management. Make sure you're scheduling time in for those that are important, to you. And here's what I would encourage you to do. Realize that right now is the best time. Right now is the only time we know we got. And here's what time it is right now. It's now o'clock. It's now o'clock. Right now, it's now o'clock. Drop a comment that says now o'clock. Share this video if you think somebody else needs to hear. If you think somebody else can get something out of this message, share this video right now. Drop a comment that says it's now o'clock. It's now o'clock. See, here's what I would encourage you to do. When the video ends here in the next 30 seconds, get off social media. Go do something positive right now. So many people start their day with something negative. And I don't mean stay off social media. I just mean for right now, go do something positive. Here's what I'm going to do when I get, get done with this video. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to hug my wife and tell her I love her. I'm going to go out and hug my dog. I'm going to take my dog for a walk. I'm going to spend some time this morning reading the Bible. I'm going to spend I'm going to read some pages of a good book. I'm going to the chiropractor at 9:15 to get an adjustment. But sometimes in life, we need that mental adjustment too. And hopefully today can be a little bit of a mental adjustment for everybody, because now is the only time we got. Again, it's now o'clock, everybody. So go out and right now, do something positive. Go do something great. Mend a relationship. Send a call that you've been meaning to, send a message you've been meaning to send. Make a phone call that you've been, wanting to go out and, and make. Do something gets you uncomfortable today. Do something that you've always wanted to do, because remember, it's now o'clock, and now is the only time we know for sure that we have. So I hope everybody got something out of the message here today. Go do something great for yourself today. Go out and create something, incredible. Go out and make an impact in somebody else's life today. My name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home online. God bless everybody. It's now o'clock, baby, and have a great rest of your day. God bless everyone.